Good morning, and welcome gamers to Hitbox Gaming's live stream. I am Warlord Grub. Hope everyone's having a good day. If this is your first time tuning in, we here at Hitbox Gaming would like to give you a special welcome. Could have checked out any other gaming stream, but you chose ours, and we thank you for your support. Our goal today is to relax, check out some games, hang out, and have some fun. With that, we are checking out Vampyr today. We got a little Let's Play series going on. Vampyr is a action RPG game set in 1918 London. You play a character named Jonathan Reed. You're a doctor, a surgeon. You were in World War One as a surgeon. Now out of the service, you've been turned into a vampire, and now we're figuring out how all that works out. And a fellow doctor, has taken you in. Basically, knows like your skills as a surgeon, as a doctor, and knows about vampires. So he's given us a job at a hospital on the night shift so that we can use it as cover. And we've been going through doing different missions and whatnot, but it's very story driven. You know, you going through dialogue with characters, finding out different things about different characters, and then you can use that to open up other parts of the story and find out like who are bad people, so that you can feed on them, and then you get a lot of experience from feeding on people. But if you kill them, it has an effect on the area that you've done it, that you've killed that person. So, you know, killing the wrong people can change the story very bad. Last time when we left off yesterday, we had found out that we have now gained the attention of some vampire hunters. Apparently, the doctor was working with the vampire hunters, and they found out that I'm here at the hospital, so they're not very happy about it. So that's where we left off. With that, let's get after it. This is the hospital that we're working at, Pembroke Hospital. That's Dr. Swansea, who's the guy that's been helping us out. There's always stuff to steal from them, and they don't seem to mind it, so...
Sean Hampton lives and breathes for the well-being of his flock. There's no other place he would go but the docks.
Sean Hampton is a priest that we saved in the first beginning of the game. And apparently he was bit and then turned into a vampire, because when we first brought him in here, he was sitting at this bed right here. And there was a patient over here that was...
What on earth happened here?
Yeah. Yeah, this patient that was in here was very, one of the rough patients, yelling, screaming, type stuff. And apparently it pissed him off, and he freaked out and killed her, and then ran away. So we need to look for him. Here's the corpse. There's Lady Ashbury. She's another vampire that's been helping us. Let's see what we got here on the map. I'm not a big fan of the map. It's like I'm probably missing something here. But to navigate around the map is a pain in the ass. Yeah. Okay, I figured it out. Where you put the mouse is where it'll zoom in and out. Okay, so the docks. I have not been there since I got here? That's a bit of a trek. So we need to go this way. Yeah, this way, I guess. Oh, we'll head that way.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I haven't talked to Oswald in a minute.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing?
He also can create medicine and stuff to heal people. Like,
Goodbye, Mr. Blight.
look back out here real quick.
Take care of yourself.
This is like our little vampire vision or whatever. So he has a cold. And like, you heal and it makes their blood quality go up. And I'm assuming the better their quality is, the more experience. Yeah, see the experience on the red there. And that 3 with the hand, that's your mesmerize. You can like mesmerize them and then lead them somewhere so you can bite them and not get caught. But his is a 3, mine's only 2, so I can't mesmerize him, but I can Oswald. See, he's only worth 330 experience, and he's worth 1470. Ooh. Apparently I've stumbled on something.
You still care for it. For God's sake. We're still alive and healthy. Can't you be satisfied with that?
We have no reason to be here. I have not survived being buried in a mass grave for these trivialities.
We are not in the middle of a battlefield anymore. Things are different here. In so many ways.
Interesting. Oh, what the hell is this?
Should be grateful for his luck instead of taking out his frustrations.
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr.
Alright.
Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Let's do medical
Do you
checkup.
need medical attention, sir?
Afraid so. In the war, I was always worried about picking up something, getting some infection.
And as always, if anybody is here watching live and
Vampyr in London
wants to
now.
jump in the chat and chit chat,
Throughout
ask
history,
about
some
questions about the
diseases
game that
have
we're
done more
playing,
damage to
or
armies
about the
than
channel,
weapons
or any of the other
created by
videos,
man.
maybe.
You were wise
So
to
just
be
speak
careful.
up, man.
You're working
We're
at the Pembroke
here to
Hospital,
hang out,
aren't
have
you?
some fun.
That's a good enough reason for me and Oswald to go there.
All right, well he's
Goodbye,
healed
Mr.
now.
Blight.
So he now shows that he's recovering. And he's worth way more experience, about over 700 experience or so.
Good evening.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
These hints here too. Like I need a hint from a different character to unlock the other
Do
dialogue.
you
that he
need
has.
medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Don't have migraine
I
medicine.
will see you
so-
later. Goodbye, Mr.
All right, so that's the first time I've ran into that.
It's locked, all right.
Investigate other citizens' actions. I haven't seen that one before. Yeah, that's the boat that we came in on. So we weren't really at the docks then, I guess. There's something that went up there. Oh, new dialogue with Lady Ashbury. Let's go talk to her. That's the last time we were playing. Vampire Hunters had come to the hospital and I was face to face with, I guess, the leader. So it's probably a good idea to talk to the other vampire that's around.
Oh, Jonathan, I cannot believe my eyes. Poor woman. Butchered by some savage scowl.
Scowls are also like a zombie vampire. They're, savage, feral. Can't stop their They're just overtaking. They're like monsters,
Yes.
animals.
And I'm afraid I'm at least partially responsible. The man, the Skal, I brought him here.
Jonathan, how could you say such a thing?
Forgive me if I feel despondent. For there seems to be no end to the suffering and death that surrounds us.
I'm always here for you, Jonathan.
And we also ran into this gigantic dude that was of some type of a vampire. Like he had like insanely big hands, and he was probably like 2 feet taller than me, and he was using teleports and stuff, just like I can. And he like warned us that our actions are not good, like us being out in the open a little bit. And he warned us about
What do you know of Ascalon? I was threatened by a creature, a vampire in Whitechapel, stating I had to obey the law of conduct.
What more can you tell me about him?
He was fucking huge, that's for sure.
He was bigger than a man. Huge, in fact. He seemed to radiate violence. I thought he was going to tear me apart. Then he vanished.
Fergal, the executioner of Ascalon. You were fortunate he was not after you, but rather out doing his master's bidding.
What is Ascalon?
What is Ascalon?
The Ascalon Club are the most powerful vampires in Britain and exert tremendous influence. Take my advice and stay well away.
Oh, I didn't want to. He just kind of was like, "What's up, bruh?"
Have you embraced this woman? Like the other patient, this Mr. Renfield?
Her name was Amelia. And no, I did not kill her. I vowed a very long time ago that I would never take another life, unless they ask.
Blood quality of the sick.
Is there sufficient vitality in the blood of the sick and dying patients?
Yes, Jonathan. The hunger gnaws at me every waking hour. Frankly, I'm starving.
Rich blood is appealing.
Temptation surrounds us. Rich, vital. How can you resist?
Over the years, any pleasure I once gleaned from feeding is long gone. I drink for sustenance. And though I still thirst for more, I restrain myself.
Right on. Holy symbols.
I have experienced a certain difficulty when faced with holy symbols or trying to enter religious buildings. Have you?
Now that's quite a question. I don't know why, but yes, it has happened to me.
Yeah, I was running around in Whitechapel and I ran into these priests that had like a staff and they had a cross on the top of it, and it was like shooting daylight. It looked like they were shooting daylight out of it. It stunned me.
Is this a sign? The hand of God in action? Are we repellent unto heaven?
I don't have the answers, Jonathan. But I believe superstition and magic is just fact awaiting the lens of science.
Aren't you frightened?
Very little scares me, my dear. To be compelled to avoid symbols of faith does not concern me.
Thank you, my lady. I hope to see you again soon.
Alright. Off to the docks, I think. You definitely get very sidetracked in this game. It's a weird way to do the map. It's Q and E, zoom in and out. You put the mouse here, I zoom in, then I zoom out, and I'm over it. Instead of being able to just move it with my mouse cursor. That's where I'm used to doing it, and now it just puts these fucking markers all over the place. It drives me nuts. But anyway, we're running to the docks. I've been trying to heal everybody in this district too, because like there's like a blood quality. Where is it? Here. health status. See, I got it stable. It was down to serious. But like Whitechapel, they're critical. Like I messed with the pillar of this section of town, and we actually ran into her. She's been turned, but she was level 24 and I'm only 14. She like hit me one time and killed me, so we'll go back to her.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Fear no evil. We do the Lord's work here.
There's one of them priests.
I cannot enter.
Trying to figure out how to sneak. Watch this, we'll just do this. Ultimate. Yeah, I like to do a different. It's like when you stun them, you can bite them, and it gives you your blood. But if you sit here and just spam your weapon attack, you run out of stamina. So like the biting actually helps you give you a chance to recover your stamina, and they don't hit you while you're doing this. So I can walk out unscathed. Let's look where we're going. This direction. Some materials loot here. Here's somebody fighting somewhere. Yeah. It's like a way to... Like stealth in this game is like not like you would imagine. It's like I was reading about it and you have to like walk, but I don't remember how to change it to just walk. Control, keybinds, dodge, hold Q. Okay. Yeah, here's the sneak. But as soon as they see you, you can't do it anymore. So this, I ain't gonna be able to sneak up on this dude. Oh, yeah, maybe I will. Hopefully we can do it here. Boo. Alright now. Bite. Get my stamina back.
Bloody monster! Kill the vermin! Now this!
Stun. Bite. I'm gonna heal myself here. Sometimes the controls just like I'm wanting to hit this guy, and then you'll just auto-target this dude over here. Don't you, bud? Yeah, we're getting close. Let's see if we can't sneak up on these dudes. Ultimate. There you go. Oh, Mr. Bites. Heal. Alright, let's just rough. So much for that. Yeah, I don't know what's with some of these name dudes. You like run into them randomly, it seems like at times, and they're way more difficult than the others. Remember hospice of substance ingredients.
Opium is one of the main ingredients of Strickland's medication. Never a good move.
Like this? Yep. Let's check out this place a little bit. No cough in public. I swear I did not pick this game because it had ties to what's going on with some of the stuff, you know, with the coronavirus stuff. I had no idea when I picked this game up. I just remembered seeing some advertisement for it a few years back. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. You know, I'm into vampires and stuff. But, and it was on sale. Like $12 on Steam. So I was like, hey, why not? Okay, we're in the docks. What's up in here? Do all the stuffs. You know, as you do. Check out things just in case. Never know. There's somebody. This alley's a little. Not much going on here. Some dudes, let's talk to these people.
Keep an eye out for this guard of somethings.
Alright.
Good evening, sir.
We're talking.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Okay,
That's who
then.
I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby.
Booth.
I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Don't do that. You a vigilante?
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
You are a concerned criminal?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Yeah, I bet you can.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Now, we ran into an enforcer for the Wet Boot Boys in Whitechapel, Joe Peterson. He was extorting people. You know, he was a boxer. And he's a failed boxer, and he's working for these guys as a muscle.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time.
Yeah, you know.
Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Alright. Got some hints unlocked here. Here's our
Do you
quest.
know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Okay, so let's check if there are no else opens. Nope.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Alright, we got some stuff for him.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
Anybody
Pembroke
looking forward to
Hospital, you
Baldur's
say?
Gate 3? I know I
don't have
am.
any money for you
This
bitches.
I'm
type
not
of
here
game.
for charity, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then?
Sorry, I
Fancy
had to
buying
cough.
something from me, maybe?
All this dialogue stuff has got me interested because of Baldur's Gate 3, and it's based off D&D, so there's a lot of role playing, obviously. But the early access for that is supposed to drop at the end of the month on the 30th, and we're a couple weeks away from that. Definitely going to be playing that heavily.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
Quite a blunt
You're
woman.
quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
I am not at all interested.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's
I'm a
exactly what
vampire.
that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Alright, this lady is no joke. So that's
What
about
can
this
you
part of the
tell
town.
me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Those arseholes, man, they'll get you every time. Thinking of somebody in particular, maybe? I mean,
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave.
it's pretty fucked
That
up.
is a new low.
Whatever.
Also, a way to get some
Hey,
fucking
since you're a doctor
diseases,
and all, maybe
bro.
you can
That's
access
gross.
that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Is it not a little bit excessive?
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only
stealing
responds
from
to
the dead.
violence and threats.
Pretty bastardy, if you ask me.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
Are you aware of what happened to him?
Yes. I'm sure he fought till the end and looked death in the eyes.
Right on.
Boys will mourn him. Except one of them, maybe.
Your feelings for Booth Digby.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs.
Oh, damn.
Once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Okay. Toxic, you think?
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard. But he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the wet boot boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear.
Conscience, huh?
You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you
Sure.
decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay. Alright, now our
I'm
mission.
looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
She trades too. Let's check.
Can I
she
see
does.
what you have to sell?
As long as you have money.
Should be enough there. I think we opened some new stuff with him real quick.
What are you...
Maybe we did. Yep, yeah, we did.
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
No two shits, huh? You are wrong.
I think you're wrong. Maybe the docks have always been violent, but you can't say the living don't suffer because of it.
And then what? Let the commies and the anarchists rule? Nah. We're the wet boot boys. Our fathers died on these docks and they belong to us.
Do you think you're unfaithful? I hope not.
Do you know
Bullet-
Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox. even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my
I'm the
question.
one that killed Clay
She's a
too.
passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
Right on.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Healthy, healthy. Alright, we got some people. I feel like I talked to this dude before.
Mark my words.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally.
Yeah, he was in the bar.
Forgetting what I did the night before.
The first area we ran.
You had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning. and
Hell of a
at
job
noon.
there.
I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
You drink so
Why do
much,
you drink
bro.
so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally,
Yeah.
I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am Doc.
Okay, don't you work at all?
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Alright, let's go back here.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Alright, go on, bro.
All
Tell the
right.
story.
Go on.
A
All
few
yours.
years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb.
Ooh.
Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost
Some
everything.
shad shit in this, man.
But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Alright. Anything you like about this
Is
district?
there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks.
How dare
course
you
not.
say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
I mean, like, there's some depressing shit so far that we ran into this game, but I mean, 1918, you know, World War I, Spanish flu. It wasn't the greatest of times. I mean, I believe the Depression in America was like around this time. So, I mean, it's just, I guess them trying to. Crap, I didn't want to do that. We're gonna release this dude. This is how you bite people. You mesmerize them, and then this little blood trail thing leads them so you can go like in the alley or something and do it. I did not want to do that. Hit the wrong button. Can I talk to him or?
Good evening, Mr.
What?
Is there...
How dare...
No reason at all to
No
rejoice?
reason at all to rejoice, then. Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Time
Another
maybe.
time, perhaps. I'm not sure I want to hear another sad story.
No doubt.
Is there any...
Shit. Back, personal question. You must have had dreams when younger.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure, I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Are you an idealist then, sir?
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Did you blow up
really
your own
think the
family,
world
bro?
is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
You're anarchist youth.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
You still see your comrades?
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
I love how we're having this conversation. There's like clearly a dead body over there. Well, that's cool. Yeah, it happens.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Right on. Now we'll talk to him about Sean.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom Watts about him.
Check on him medically.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Get missing.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Alright, so we got some smug looking dude over here.
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
Old Shawnee boy.
Good evening, sir. Have you
Yes,
witnessed
sir.
any suspicious activity or strange events
You look
recently?
like you're in the
And
wrong
what do you
area,
define
bud.
as a strange event? More to the point.
This guy with no blood in his
My
body.
name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire
Throgmorton.
hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A
They're not
vampire
good.
hunter. Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to
Science?
enlighten you.
Yeah. Enlighten me on the vampires. Okay, about your work.
So-
Let's hear it.
How exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire? Because I am dying to know.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed
Half
one
truths
of
here.
these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Do not believe you at all.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
You're still gonna die, dude.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Are you attempted to join the guard, are you? Or you hunt alone? It's true hunt alone.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Right on.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
Right on. Okay.
I'm
Shawnee
looking for
boy.
Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour, but I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
Who could help find Sean?
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's
Second
fine
Tom
by me.
Watts. Respect
I
your
could
refusal.
make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people.
Jesus.
Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
It's funny, huh? The fuck, bro? It's like the second time I've heard them
What
talk
can
about
you tell me
molesting.
about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham?
Weird shit.
Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Ichabod. Okay. Well, that's it.
Goodbye.
This guy.
And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah. So this dude's just dead. We didn't really so here's the bar. This is where we started it. Okay, yeah, this is where we started at in the beginning of the game. We started at the docks. This is the
Good
this is
evening,
where
Tom.
we
Good evening,
talked
sir.
about the first molesting.
How are you tonight?
Shit.
Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Let's ask about this
What
part
can
of
you
the
tell
town.
me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
How do you keep this place
How is
open?
it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
Nice.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Oh.
You're something of a figurehead around
See?
here.
I'm only
This is why it
pouring
pays
alcohol
to
for
talk to
everyone
these
to forget
people
their
and
troubles.
flesh out all the
Sean
ideas
Hampton
or all
is the
the
one giving them
dialogue,
long-term hope.
because it opens side quests and gives you items. It can be a little, for my taste, it's a little bit slow, but
Tom, I need to
It's
find
interesting.
Sean
The
Hampton
story's
as
at least
quickly as
interesting.
possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
he returned to his flock.
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
Let's find him
The
quickly.
important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Alright, let's check to see if he needs any medical
Do you
attention.
need any help?
I'm all right, Dr. Reed.
No.
Tom,
I heard.
We've explored everything with him, see, and like, we've opened hints for
Goodbye,
Sean
Mr.
too, so when we actually find him, we'll have more things to talk about him.
It's a good
To
thing
him
you
about.
cannot see me now.
Just run as far.
See what she's got going
even
on.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
Life in London.
What can you
Not
tell me
dogs.
about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look
okay.
concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
No one feels safe?
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
About this poo.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colourful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Bar snitcher, your boss must be quite the
Your
negotiator.
boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah,
Through that.
Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Neutral
So
territory.
this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah,
We're learning that from Tom.
Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
That's good to have in a bar. Personal. Where are you from, miss?
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe
judge,
me,
bro.
I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
Sorry if I worried
I'm
you,
sorry
lady.
if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
In London, yeah. It's hard not to
Miss
do these
Cavendish, would you be
accents
willing to
all
help
day
me
long.
locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only...
Right on then.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
We outie.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Okay, let's check the map. Okay. Sad Saint. Collectible. Okay.
It's locked.
Steal the stuffs. Steal all the stuffs. No one has a problem with me just taking everything.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Maybe.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I would suggest that actually. There's some weird shit going on here. Is this the room I was just like, no. This is where we first met Dr. Swansea.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
This is where we were.
Poor Jack. He didn't deserve this.
Alright. So did I to get there? I don't hit the let's go this direction, see what's up. Oh, there's more people over here. Just digging in the trash. Aha!
Hello, boy.
Hello. Good evening.
Did I scare you? You have nothing to fear from me.
No, it's just that people prefer to avoid me.
Well, I won't. I'm a doctor.
My name is Rufus, sir. Rufus Kingsbury.
Just no questions. Are you alone?
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
Should be careful then.
You should be careful, Rufus.
Because I will bite
There are
you.
things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Right on.
What
Something
can you
about
tell me
Town?
about this region?
It's all about staying out of trouble. But since most people
What's going on with
prefer
that
to
dude's
avoid me,
eyes?
it's pretty easy.
Ever thought about leaving?
Have you ever thought about leaving?
Where else would I go? At least I know these streets and some people around here. This is my city.
Get that
for
about
better or
these streets,
worse.
bruh.
Why do people avoid you?
They call me Rufus the Curse. Around here, I'm a bit of a bad luck charm.
You do.
What do you do around here, Rufus?
I listen to the news on the docks, sir. And I smile at those kind enough to spare me a bob.
Bob. Any recent rumors?
What do people say about this place?
Things have been tense between the wet boot boys and the communists. They both feel they should run the docks.
Fucking commies.
Do you have a job?
It's hard to work, what with my head and all. Since I was a boy, I've always had trouble remembering what I do and why I do it.
Yeah.
You know a
Sean.
man who lives in this part of town, a man named Sean Hampton. I'm looking for him.
Sorry, sir. I don't know a lot of folks around here. Most prefer to avoid me.
Well, I don't think you should talk to him. He may be very sick.
Thanks for the tip. You might want to check the Turquoise Turtle.
Yeah.
It's a pub not far from here. The barkeep knows.
So long, Rufus.
We met old Rufus. Oh, there's some other people's.
A wave of bitter death.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Why must it always be a good evening?
I was just being polite. I'm Dr. Reed. I'd like to ask you some questions, if I may.
Don't like questions. Or doctors. And the name is Seymour Fishburne, if you must know.
Personal questions. None there. Oh, you gotta ask him the
What can you
part
tell
of
me
the town?
about this part of town?
A shithole filled with maggots. Liars and thieves, all of them.
Jeepus. Hithole maggots or something, yeah. Someone in particular?
Are you thinking about someone in particular?
Nope. Hate them all. Especially these petty, whining little shitbag beggars.
Holy shit, this dude.
Is there no
Savage.
one who deserves your leniency then?
Well, Tom from our local is somewhat of a decent bloke. At least, unlike most
Tom
maggots,
is
he
like
knows how to
the
listen
coolest
without
guy,
opening his
dude.
trap.
I have a feeling he's like some secret killer. What's your roll
What's
around
your
here, bruh?
occupation?
I take care of my mum. It's what I do.
What, dude?
She's the only good thing in my life. Even though I don't treat
All
her
these
so
shithole
good.
maggots, right? Something bothering you?
You
Seems
seem
like it.
upset. Is something bothering you?
I lost the necklace I bought her. I'm a fucking idiot. A worthless idiot.
Oh, damn.
Sometimes it's hard to be a good son.
I just wanted to smile. No, I was thankful for
Anybody
her
watching?
patience, appreciated life.
Yeah. Feel
God knows
free
she
to
deserves it.
get in this chat and ask some questions. You know, what have yous.
Any chance you can help me find Sean Hampton?
The sad saint. Why would you talk to that cunt?
If you watch this later
that's
after it goes up on the
Really?
YouTube,
Well, go ask
you know,
someone
feel free
else
to
then.
comment
I'm sure Tom Watts will gladly answer
on there
you.
too. Alright, let's see
Do
if
you
he needs
require
medical.
medical assistance?
That's something I didn't expect to hear again. A doctor concerned with the health of his patients. Yeah. I could use some help. On several matters, in fact.
Here you go, bruh.
I don't know which kind of doctor you're used to dealing with, but it's a doctor's purpose to heal people.
And is it your purpose as well, Mr. Reed? I would say it's a convenient way for gaining people's trust.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Every night, a darkness, and every dawn, another death.
Scope out everything. There's gotta be something over here. Yep.
Get away from me, you bastard!
Okay, they're not over. They're over here.
You won't get me here! Get out!
Halt, halt.
Come on!
Nom, nom. Oh, oh, I hit all the wrong buttons. bullshit, bro. Nice. Son of a bitch. Shit. Oh my god, hit this guy. Alright. But this. Dude over here. Sneaky, sneaky. Jump on me. Just try to stun it, but when they're in the air like that, the only thing you can do is dodge. Got all these dudes now. Go check this dude out over here. Just drinking.
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a
So
place
you're
like
chugging
this?
beers,
I'm
bro.
not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of Priwen, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't
hammered.
specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
Save that dude. Let's check out this room here. Or building. Oh. Gotta get the monies. All the monies. Cigarette cases and the mirrors, you can break them down for crafting materials. Something going down here. Dear mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. Aw. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening in my neighborhood to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I'm about to take action, I can only quote, whatever name that is, "They only seem tall because we're on our knees." Oh, damn. I won't kneel anymore. Mother, I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye. My beloved mother, Jack.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It's a cool quote, though. We only seem tall because we're on our knees. It's a pretty cool quote. If that's a real author or whatever. I feel like I've heard that before, though, or a form of that. Back this direction and check out some more stiffs. Oh, there's some loops.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Oh, I know who can do that. Camilla in the Whitechapel district. She's the only mute character I've ran into. The only person I haven't been able to have dialogue with at all. There's a lot of loot over here. Lid. Something's happened around here. Follow this trail. Sneak up on this dude already. Vampire hunter dudes. Fire bed.
It ain't you! Filthy piece of shit!
All of it. Whipping some ass. Get the hang of the combos here, kind of. Oh, shit. Dude got jacked up. Earlier. Let's go back this way. Let's back to the hospital. I don't need to go that way. This is kind of like a little bit of a shortcut area. this way. Check this area out real quick, though. Go back. To my little teleport thing? Yeah. Let's go up across the bridge. So we can look out over here too. Oh, this is that one, but yeah, this is where we came in. Let's try doing this. Yeah. Shit. Holy shit. What is that? These are way higher level than me. This is gonna be rough.
We have to stop it!
That dude wrecked me. Wow, dude, this shit hurts. That's how you let them do that. Let them kill each other and then just walk in and kill them both. That worked out. There was no way I was gonna fight those two by myself, though. Well, that thing was. I think I've seen one of those once.
Crush the leech!
Those guys are high. Somebody's...
He's dead! Don't take its head!
Alright. Guess we're kind of getting in that direction. What's this? Ooh.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them!
Halt. I'm hungry. Dan, according to what I've uncovered through the story, that biting is, there's more to turning someone than just biting, and there's like some type of a ritual to go around with it. And I don't know, maybe later in the story we'll unlock something more with the bite, because there is progression with skills. Let's see if I can't find it. I don't know if I can see it from here. But like we have these different skills here. But so far, the only thing our bite does is give us energy to fuel our blood skills. Like our ultimate. They don't cost anything. But our spring, this is like a charge type of ability. It costs blood to use it. And so basically like you stun them, bite them, get blood back, and then while you're biting somebody, it gives you a chance to get your stamina back. I was like, if I just swing, you see how my stamina bar is just draining real bad? My dodge takes stamina. So like the way I've been kind of build my dude is I have these blood attacks. You know, I'll use that to do damage or whatever, and then I'll use my offhand with this club that stuns them, and then I can bite them, and then I can also like swing, do some damage, then bite, get all of that back. Because in the beginning of the game, it was just swing your weapon, and then things would die. And then as I progressed, things got a little harder, and I had to be a little bit more strategic of how I did things. But when talking about the biting, turning people, I met another vampire and she told me that you can't just bite somebody and it turns them. There's like a ritual or something you have to do to turn someone into a vampire. Because my character was like, I don't want to just go around turning people into vampires. It's just like, no, you have to. It's a deliberate thing. You know, whoever made me did it on purpose. But they could also be lying too. I mean, these characters lie. But she seemed pretty sincere, honestly. That vampire I met only feeds on people that are dying. And sick people, the blood quality is not as good, so you don't heal as much and get as much experience from people with less quality blood. So you actually like cure them of their diseases and stuff that they might have. And then you get better experience from healing them. It's kind of weird. The ult. Also, we have a heal too that we can use. That requires blood. Kind of just run around doing things, not really. Let's go this direction. I want to go this way. I don't have to go all the way around here to get to him. So we are going that way. Is that my marker? It's the things. I need to hit a hideout too. About 1500 experience. I can definitely level. Probably upgrade some stuff as well. Weapons. Keeping your weapons upgraded is important. And your level too, because like things are starting to get a little higher. They're red to me. And it makes stuff a lot more difficult. I found that out a few days ago. It was like started getting my ass beat, and it's because I hadn't leveled in a while. I need you to join at once. Okay. Seemed important with that light there. Alright, don't tell me I can't get you, son of a...
It's locked, all right.
Alright. So... Going in the wrong section. I'm missing something along here. Let's go back here. Going this way. So I did go in there. There's a gate we can go in here. Let's check around here first. See what we can find. Here's some shit. Definitely sounds over there. This is where we need to go though, for sure. Let's backtrack a little bit, heal up. So I have a feeling we're gonna get in the shit. Nope, he's on. I'm with the wrong dude. Oh shit. Get wrecked! To check every little nook and cranny, you never know what you're gonna find. Oh. So we're going back this way. Oh, so loots. Sometimes there's like gleams on metal surfaces and it seems like it's something you can loot, but I think it's just the weird lighting this game has sometimes. Okay. We were in here already. Just a different way to go around, I guess. Hopefully this is a... Yes, a hideout. Oh. I think this is a hideout. I think I've been to this one, actually. Part of the storyline. Alright, let's go here. Break all this stuff down. And let's do this. Oh, well, potassium. You're out of treatment for cold. sword. Oh yeah, we can find one. Okay. Decrease stamina costs, blood absorption. I'm gonna do stamina. This thing takes a shitload. Did we do it? Oh. Okay. Sword's now level 4. That's cool. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I see what it did. Let's upgrade her. Alright, we're stunning. We're stunning fools now. Okay, we're all good there. Weapons upgraded. Now we're gonna look for some different skills. What's we got? I need to upgrade the spear. I haven't done it since I've gotten it. Oh, it takes 2,000. We're not upgrading that. Maybe our health. Yeah, let's do health. Got 900 still. For that. Yeah, let's do this. Kind of going for this anyway. So I want to do some more bite damage, as much as possible, please. It's kind of the build I'm going for, so. Okay. Let's get a little healthier. We're now level 15, so that's good. So we're not falling behind. Yeah, this is like the part of where we started at. Okay, yep, I remember fighting you guys in here too. Messing these foods up. Somebody over there. Do your biting stuff. Found the gun. Holy shit. Saw an off shotgun. It does a shitload of damage. If it's done, I think I like the guns are cool, but ammo, man, running out of ammo sucks. Cause like in combat, I'm looking for that stun, and if I can't reliably do it, it kind of sucks.
It's locked.
Okay, I swear I need to go though, dude. Going over here. So we have a way around it.
Over there! There's one of them vermin! He's dead!
Just do the halt. I haven't figured out what these things are though. It's like the third or fourth one I've seen. If they said what they are, I missed it. I don't know if they're a werewolf or some form of weird vampire. Loot stuff. Alright. I need to head down. Loot areas, the monies. The monies. Dude, I think I so could have just jumped over here. This is annoying. I had a feeling that was going to be there, something like that. Oh well. There's no talking. Linker Scout. What the hell that is? Jimmy the Spark Barlow. The boss in there, it looks like. Some type of boss.
Seems like the guard of Prewen is on Sean Hampton's trail, too.
Try vermin! Back in the grave! I hate leeches! That's all you deserve! Die, vermin! You leeches, you killer!
That was bad.
Put some of this! Die,
Right, you're gonna lose.
kill it all you deserve! Push the leech, boys!
Alright, fire hurts. This hurt me a lot. Okay. The fire lowers the health maximum so that you can't heal. So I need to dodge the fire better. More of those dudes. No, I need blood.
Christ, it's dead! Murdering bastard!
Ow! Holy sh... Okay. I just whipped that thing's ass like a little bit ago with no problem. Alright. Let's get back into it. I need blood though, so I can't just...
Watch it! It's a killer!
Oh my god, dude. Fuck! About to just skip this part. Go back down, fight that dude. So that thing's like level 22, so like I get hit, he's just doing a shitload of damage to me. Is the problem.
Enough! They're lively! It's on to us! You leech! Kill it! Bloody crime! Die, beast!
Alright.
Crush the leech, boys! Die, vermin! Die, leech! Burn it, boys! Fuck! Hate leeches! Die, vermin! Back in the grave! I'll send you to hell!
Alright. Doing a little better this time. Avoiding the fire. Get the blood back. Gonna heal after this. We need to get on Barlow. Bite. We're gonna ult here. There we go, we got him. Oh, we got him.
The wounds on this corpse are deep, the result of rabid rage. If this is Sean's doing, he's become a murderous beast.
Now it's moved. Oh. They embrace some more people. Some dudes up here. don't know if we can get over here. Oh, maybe we can right there. Nope, looks like we're going this direction unless we can jump.
It's a leech! Kill it!
El Baito.
Filthy piece of shit!
Oh, shit. Some dudes up here. Just let them fight it out while we look at stuffs.
This poor man has just been slaughtered by a vampire. The body's still
Bye. Me lie, buddy. With that spear. Bye. And another bite. And we good. So combat ain't too bad when you're around things your level. A couple, 3 or 4 levels, you're alright. But when they start getting about 5 or more, then they like hit you one time and you're just wrecked. And you don't have enough stamina to fight and defend yourself because you can't get hit. Just scale over here somewhere. What is it? Must be under me. Yeah, it's under me for sure. Munchy time. Close. What if my ult will hit through here? Nope.
We can deal with it.
Haha!
Crush this beast. Be strong, brother.
Bites. I think he's down here. Sean's down on this part of the, or whatever this part of the quest is over missions down here. So we'll just stay down here. This might be where we need to go. Anyway, we're getting a lot of loot out of here. Check the rest of this place. This looks interesting. Nope, just an open spot. Go down here. Ooh, look at blood. What the hell are you doing over here? You're just over
Good
the other
evening,
part.
Mr. Throgmorton. Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious?
Little vampire
lately?
hunter that don't know that I'm a vampire. Oh, we're good.
Goodbye.
The dude's so gonna die. The vampire posters, huh? Where the hell am I at?
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. May I have your attention for a minute?
Good evening, sir. My name is Giselle Paxton, but I don't have time for men like you.
Have we met before?
Okay.
No, but I just need to look at your fancy clothes to know that you must be desperate to visit the docks at night.
That's quite judgmental of you.
Sir,
Come on, bro.
I've led enough strikes when I had a job to identify you as an enemy of the working class.
About this part of
What can
town.
you tell me about this vicinity?
Tell you what, just spend a few weeks here, and then ask me that question again. If you're still alive, I mean.
Say clearly what you think of me.
If you have something to say, say it. I'm getting tired of all this.
Oh. You want information instead? Well, here's some for you. Giselle Paxton does not like you at all, Doctor.
You don't know me, Miss Paxton, and yet you see me as an enemy.
Your manners, your clothes, your words tell me everything about you, sir. I know your kind, and you don't belong here.
I fight poverty.
You're right. I have never suffered from poverty. But that doesn't mean I don't fight it and its consequences.
I really doubt you ever had to fight for anything in your life, Dr. Reed.
May
for
I
a living.
ask what you do for a living?
I'm killing myself scraping for a living. And you? Have you ever had to struggle in your entire life?
Doctors work hard too.
As I told you, I'm a doctor. You have to work a lot to earn that title.
Oh, a doctor. Born with money in a nice house, were we? Was Daddy a banker or a doctor himself?
Don't like me much, huh?
Why such hatred? Are you judging me by my clothes and my job?
Course I am. Fuck, you're so blind. You don't even see your privilege. Lazy people like you disgust me.
Lazy? I wouldn't say he's lazy, that's for damn sure.
You speak of strikes and class enemy. Am I right to assume you're involved in trade union activism?
You bet I am. Well, I was. Nowadays, I'm just another worker blacklisted by the big companies.
The beliefs cost your job?
You lost your job because of your beliefs.
Those bastards really hate a worker who refuses slave wages and unsafe conditions, especially when it's a woman.
No support from the trade union.
Isn't the whole point of trade unions to help workers in need? Why don't they support you?
A few nights back, I lost the money my companions had asked me to hide. With me and my sister being penniless, they thought I stole it.
What really happened?
I drank too much that night. Strange men saw me count the money in that bar. Some sort of militia in uniform. I'm sure they robbed me.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me?
What is it you want? Does he owe you money? Has he displeased your Royal Highness? I'm no snitch, Mr. Fancy Pants.
No snitches, huh?
Do you need medical help, Miss Paxton?
No, thank you.
Right on.
Well...
Okay, let's see.
I can't protect the whole city. It's hard enough to cover the docks by myself.
We got Ichabod. Looking out for everybody. Even though he let a vampire straight in here.
It's locked. It's locked.
Gotta steal from all the patients, you know. Still, that's who we just talked to. Break all the crates. There's old Johnny boy. Let's have a talk with Sean. I found you, old boy.
Why the long face, Doctor?
We have both changed a lot.
It looks like we both have changed a lot. I must confess, it saddens me, Sean.
Put your faith in the Lord, Doctor. He has a plan for all of us. We may not always see it, but he does.
Since you left Pembroke, the amount of blood that has been shed, it's hard to believe you, Sean.
Ask what you will. As the Lord is my shepherd, I will not speak a lie to you.
Why return here?
Why return here?
This is my home. These people are my flock. You will always find me where I am needed.
Remember William Bishop?
And what about William Bishop? He tried to take care of you. But this hunger, this thirst, cannot be restrained.
Alas, poor William. He had a good soul, but was weak in spirit. He could not shake the thirst for booze, never mind blood. But have faith. My will is far stronger than his.
You're helpful, Skull?
Wonders never cease. Scal managing an asylum.
And what of you? A vampire doctor? Meals laid out before you. Yet you restrain?
Are you afraid of what you are?
Aren't you afraid of what you've become?
We are blessed, Doctor. Can't you see it? The Lord has made us able to walk amongst the plague and aid those that need it.
Don't the holy symbols
You think
repel
this
you
is
like they
a
do me?
blessing when God's own house and holy symbols repel you?
If that is your burden, Doctor, so be it. But I do not fear the cross, nor am I forced to take the life of another. My kind doesn't share your imperfections.
Okay, so... What? Does dude not have to drink? Blood?
But you must drink blood now to survive.
No, not your scripture. Whoso eateth my flesh and drinketh my blood hath eternal life, and I will raise him up at the last day. So saith the Lord. I only need to eat flesh, no blood.
Because that's better.
Why did you kill Miss Jones at the Pembroke Hospital?
Killed old Harriet? You must be mad, Doctor. Why would I do such a thing?
You say you are innocent.
So you claim Miss Jones' death was not by your hand, nor the other incidents at Pembroke?
Though Harriet was an angry, spiteful woman, she was one of God's creatures. I have nothing but love for all he has made.
Weren't you close to her?
But you were close to her.
Of course. But she was lost, separated from the fold. She did not see the hand of the divine in my blessed condition.
I'm not convinced of this dude. He seems loopy and crazed, bruh. He really does.
People have been murdered. I've seen the blood. I don't believe you can be trusted.
Have a little faith, Doctor. If you will follow, I will guide you to the light.
How do you plan to do that?
Take this key of the old sewers. The entrance is by the riverbank, south from here. There you'll find all the proof you need.
I'm intrigued.
Very well. You have definitely intrigued me. I hope you're right, Sean.
I'll be here when you return. If you still think I'm a threat then, well, I'll surrender myself to your judgment.
Well, it's only taken us a few hours to actually find this guy, but anyway, things are getting a little spicy. I believe this is where we're going to leave off for today. When we come back on Monday, I'm not sure if I want to keep going with this series. I don't want to give the whole game away, but I mean, if people are interested in it, I'll definitely keep going. We'll see what is on the table come Monday. WoW's pre-patch is supposed to be coming out, so I'll definitely be wanting to be doing that. That's my main game that I play. Just waiting for the pre-patch and the expansion to come out. So I think we might come back to this Monday. We'll see. But if we do, this is where we're going to lay off. We're going to come back, we'll explore this place, and then head to the sewers, I guess, and figure out what the hell this guy is. If he's just full of shit and crazy, or he's some special type of vampire, or whatever he is. But anyway, I appreciate anybody that tuned in here live today. If you're watching this when it goes up on the YouTube, feel free to come watch this stuff live. I play Monday through Friday, noon to about 2 Eastern Standard Time. So if you're able to come in and, even if you're just, come by and say hi, I would appreciate that. And I hope you're enjoying what we're putting out. We're having fun creating this content and putting a lot of work into it, and all the likes and the shares and subs and the notification bell ringing helps us out a ton. So please, if you enjoy what we're doing here, please like and share, comment, all that stuff. We appreciate it very much. I hope everybody has a safe and wonderful weekend. So I will see you guys Monday. Have a great day. Warlord Grub out.